welcome to the latest RCQ catch-up video. I figured we should kind of set some consistency and have the little car chat, you know, at the start of every RCQ catch-up. You may or may not notice that is a significantly more solitary car journey today, with just myself. Today's RCQ is at Skyward Fire Games. As I'm sure we've mentioned before, we are based in South Norfolk, which is the armpit of the UK. And Skyward Fire Games is based in Lowestoft, which is the most easterly town, I believe. It's got like the most easterly point, fuck knows. So basically, no one is on, like, I am not en route for anyone who is travelling from Athena, from Templar, from anyone. So I'm driving up on my own, looking forward to it, despite the fact that it's Pioneer. I have 2 deck lists and 2 decks with me. I'm unsure if I will continue my journey playing Boggles, the list that Benton Madsen got to the finals against Reed Duke with. I don't think the deck is good, I just think it's fun, and I think the games are over with quickly, which is a good thing for me because I really don't like Pioneer. I've tried other decks, and the more decks I try and the more Pioneer I play, the less I like it. User issue maybe, but I know captain of Team Templar, Rocco, has the same sentiment after playing against, you know, the best of the best that Europe has to offer at the recent regional championship in Athens. He came back disliking Pioneer more than he did when he went, so I don't know. I think it's just us die-hard modern players that aren't keen on the format, maybe. I don't know. It just feels a lot more grindy, a lot slower, and a lot more reliant on the die roll, which is never good in my opinion. I like to feel like there's possibility of clawing back into a game, and at least in my experience it doesn't feel that with Pioneer. It also feels very swingy. I had this conversation at S&M about decks like Lotus Field. They just you're just sat there, you're waiting for their turn 4, and you know they're going to try and do the thing, and then they're either going to win or they're not. You know, it feels, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot more to it than that. I'm bad at Magic, so don't listen to anything I'm saying. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of this video. Hopefully it's a very positive experience for Team Templar. I think most of the team are going today. I know Rocco can't make it. I know Alex can't make it. But I think everyone else is going to be there. I know James was on the fence because he's already qualified, but obviously prizes exist, and he is definitely one to enjoy asserting guerrilla dominance by doing well in competitive Magic events. So I think he might be there. I'm hoping he'll either be there or he'll have given cards to someone else locally, because he has a couple of cards for one of my deck choices. The other deck I alluded to earlier is Spirits, Zoria Spirits. I've heard it is very similar to Merfolk, so sure. I've never played it before. I've played Mono Blue Spirits before. I thought the deck was fine, but that was my first, you know, dipping my toe into the Pioneer format, and because I didn't know the format at all, it felt pointless playing counter magic and interaction because I didn't know what to counter and what to interact with. I've played a lot more Pioneer since then, so I think it should be fine to just, you know, pick up and see how it goes. But I don't know, I'm leaning towards Boggles because I've played the deck a lot. It doesn't really need to know what the opponent's doing. And I think the field at Skyward is going to be fairly aggro. Which means, obviously, if you can give something hexproof, like hopefully a big old flyer with trample, can get through and do the thing. I mean, obviously, ideally with Boggles, you want to be winning on turn 3 or 4 if you can. So, you know, like war shenanigans and adapt. But yeah, I'm just about to go onto some horrendous road here that's been resurfaced. So we'll end this segment of the video, and we'll see you when we get to Skyward. Okay, so really quickly, the explanation here, I have 2 Magic quizzes for you. We'll get both at one time. This is the Elusive Man and Todd Doe, for those watching. You know, we finally got the Elusive Man on camera. Again. So, the quizzes. One is about the breakdown of the meta at the moment across various formats, and the other one is set value. So I expect you to do well on that one, Todd, because, you know, you're the money man. So let's start with a share of metagame. You guys can work together and figure it out. I want you guys to decide between you which format of Standard, Pioneer, Modern and Legacy has the single highest share of one deck. So like which format has one deck that's the biggest percentage?
Pioneer, red, black, 16%.
You're so bold, aren't you?
Any advance on that, James? Any agreement, disagreement?
I'm going to say Standard and Esper Legends.
Oh, what? So you're disagreeing? Do you want to confirm?
We're going to disagree agreeably here.
You probably have more knowledge than me. I only play Modern.
I don't have any knowledge of Standard, I just think it's miserable.
But Legacy might have the highest Delver.
Legacy's dead, we don't include that.
Yeah, but we're talking about meta share. So if there's 7 people playing Legacy and 5 of them are playing Delver, that's going to be
I'm double down.
So you double down on Standard, you double down
on... who's playing Standard?
Fair play, fair play. Todd was right, it is Pioneer. Pioneer with 17.3% a deck has. I'm not going to tell you which decks, that'll be another question. Which do you think has the lowest percentage share? Which format? Like, which is the most diverse format?
What is the most diverse
What's the best meta game?
Well, if we're going by MTG top 8, Legacy is probably just other 100%.
I'll go with Modern.
You'll go with Modern, you'll go with Legacy. Todd's got it again, it's Legacy. 7.5% the highest deck there. So, real quick, the 4 decks, the most popular deck in each format, what do you guys think it is?
In each format?
In each format. So, let's start Standard, most popular deck. You've already said
Legend.
Cool. Pioneer.
The most popular 4 decks?
No, just one deck.
Just one.
Just red black in it.
Cool. Modern. This is the last week, by the way. Sorry, I should have said that at the start of the video.
Right, it is probably Murktide, but for Devil's Advocate, I'm going to say red black scam.
Oh wow, okay. And Legacy. Do you want to just throw
Delver?
Delver, blue red Delver.
Wow, okay, cool. So Standard is mono red. Surprisingly, with 15.6%. Pioneer.
What is Standard?
Pioneer, Rakdos, very correct there. 17.3%. Really healthy format. Pioneer, great format. Terrible. Modern, correct. It is Murktide, 9.8%. Surprisingly, and Legacy is Cephalid Breakfast with 7.5%. Legacy is the most diverse metagame. It's wild, isn't it? We should all play Legacy.
I love Legacy. I just can't afford it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's awful.
Have you played Legacy recently?
The only time James ever played Legacy, he played Death and Taxes badly.
I mean, yeah, Death and Taxes is just miserable. Okay, so real quick onto some financial stuff. I'm going to name 3 Magic sets. I want you to put them in order of how much the cards equate to in dollar amount. So like MTG Goldfish, you know, they give you a price for what all the cards are.
So like Cracker Box, how much is the box going to be?
No, not an EV. Every card in the set added together. But no variants. So just like the standard what's in the set. So like if you took every common, every rare, every uncommon, every mythic,
total value of the set.
Total value of the set.
Right. So, isn't that the same as EV?
No, EV breaks down what you're expected to get from a box. So they like divide it by the mythics and shit.
In the YouTube series Finance with Todd, explaining basic finance of Magic.
I don't know anything about anything. Continue.
So the 3 sets I want you to order: Lord of the Rings, Modern Horizons 1, and Modern Horizons 2. Which one's the most expensive? Which is the least expensive?
Modern Horizons 1, Modern Horizons 2, Lord of the Rings.
What, in value?
In total value,
yeah.
Most values in MH1, second MH2, Lord of the Rings has very little value in it.
Sure. James?
I mean, the highest cost card in the Lord of the Rings is Orcish Bowmasters, right?
The 1 ring.
Oh, fine. Okay, 1 ring, Orcish Bowmasters.
Are we counting the £2 million? $2 million?
No. Standard cards, no variants.
That isn't even in the set anyway, that's in the collector boosters.
Yeah.
He had to take.
I'm going to go with Modern Horizons.
I'm not the teddy bear, I get to talk.
I'm going to go with Modern Horizons 2, Modern Horizons 1,
okay.
And then Lord of the Rings.
Okay. Todd got it right. MH1, MH2, Lord of the Rings.
Is it a big
because of the forces, right? Force of Vigor and Force of Negation.
566, 533, 448. So Lord of the Rings is really low. How about the most expensive card in those sets?
What, just generic standard?
Yeah. Which one do you think is the most expensive card in each set?
Has the most expensive card in it.
Can we maybe not knock the microphone?
I'll take the teddy bear. I get to talk. The
Renin 6 in Modern Horizons 1.
Sure.
Well, it could be Force of Negation, but I think it'll be Renin 6.
No, it won't be Force of Negation. It'll be a Mythic, right?
It'll have to be Renin 6 now. Modern Horizons 2 will be I'm going to go out on a limb here. It's not. I want to say Ragavan, but I'm thinking maybe Solitude's past it.
No, Solitude's not more expensive.
It'll just be Ragavan then, won't it? And then Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings will just be
the one ring.
Bang on, 3 out of 3. Which of those 3 cards do you think is the most expensive and least expensive? Like what?
Red and 6 is the most expensive. One ring's the least expensive.
Any advance on that?
I'd agree.
One ring, $67.74. Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
More than £30?
$67.74.
Since when? Yesterday?
It spiked the fuck up. Genuinely.
Every modern deck has 4 copies of one.
Ren and 6 is $48.17 and Ragavan is $47.
So they're homogenising modern now, like they've done to Pioneer.
Well, they've helped you pick the 4 worst cards in your deck to cut.
Yeah. So, Lord of the Rings. Rejuvenising modern. Yeah, well done, guys. There's no points, there's no rewards.
So, if I play land destruction, no one will ever be able to cast their one ring.
No, the land...
No 4 mana for you!
The land destruction decks play the one ring as well.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, that's fine. He can get his ring.
Yeah, I'm just making sure no one else is getting to cast their one ring.
Cast the old turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2
and then that makes the Ren and 6 the best card in modern again.
Quickly, just...
Destroyed lands back.
Quickly, just going into another topic for the video here. How did your round 1 go, Todd?
No comment.
Okay, how did your round 1 go, James?
No comment.
Excellent.
Did you beat James?
Yeah, 2-0.
The man behind the camera is the real winner here.
No, if I'd played Boggles, I would have been touched very inappropriately. But I did. Actually, I don't know, because you kept a 2-lander. Game 2 you would have won.
I'm playing White Weenies and I lost the die roll.
Pioneer.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Yeah, well, my opponent went temporary lockdown into Supreme Verdict, as my seating lottery is always the worst on the team.
Where on the dole did he touch you?
I like all of here.
Are you going to enjoy getting paired up against the same matchup in round 2?
It's not him, is it? Is he temporary lockdown? Are you playing Yorian? I won't be in the next interview.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today.
Why are you so savage, Will?
I'm just a mean person.
You are.
I have so much hate in my heart.
So we are joined today by Team Templar Game Day champion Jamie Popay and friend of the Templar, Will, the nicest man in Magic.
Can I just say also it's 2-time game day.
It's
3 times.
It's actually 3 times.
3 times.
3 times. Yeah, I know.
Know.
We took so long to film our announcement video that it was supposed to be 2-time, and then it was like, oh wait, now he's won another one. Never mind.
Man cannot stop winning.
He cannot.
I do try. I really do try and sabotage myself sometimes.
So I have 2 sets of questions to ask today. The first set is to do with format knowledge, and the second is to do with finance knowledge. So a little bit for everyone. We'll start off with format knowledge. So in the last 7 days, according to MTG Goldfish, this data is all from, which format, Standard, Pioneer, Modern, Legacy, 4 formats, which one has the highest single deck share of metagame? So like which one has the biggest skew to one deck?
I would probably say maybe Pioneer.
No, I think. Well, you're the standard expert, so I would guess Standard.
No, I don't think so. Mono red is really good in Standard, but I don't think it's dominating. I don't think there's one deck in Standard that's actually dominating at the moment. I think it's just Mono red's very good, but that's it.
Could it be Legacy?
Well, the reason I think Pioneer is because every time I look online, Rakdos does seem to be just like 15% with like mono green like a 10%.
Although, past week, the ring has just come out. Modern
Yeah, but
might be a sneaky choice here.
What deck in Modern would be playing it that would dominate so much?
Either Tron, because people love Tron, and it's now viable again, although the One Ring is not a playable card. I'd say right now.
Forever hater of Lord of the Rings over here.
Awful. Or 4-colour Elementals, because it's awful. Although, let's go Pioneer. I'm gonna say Pioneer.
I think Pioneer.
Excellent. Bang on. Correct.
Nice.
How about the least? Like which is the most diverse format? Which has the lowest share for their highest deck?
Probably Modern, right? No, probably Legacy, actually, I'd say.
I'd actually say probably Modern, because Legacy is mostly online, where cards are cheaper.
Yeah.
And you can kind of you can play the best decks for cheaper and rent cards. I'd probably say Modern.
Yeah, I probably so. I just know that Legacy, as far as I'm aware, Legacy isn't just like dominate one way deck. It's got like a million different things going on. But I know like
What's
creativity.
the consensus, boys?
Huh?
You got to pick one.
This is why we should go against each other, because I'm always right.
Modern.
You are wrong. It was Legacy.
Damn it! I knew it.
Oh, sorry.
Why do I listen to you?
This is the game day channel.
So those 4 formats, can you guess what that most played deck is for each format? So with standard, what do we think the most played deck is?
Mono red aggro.
Mono red aggro, and then for Pioneer, we're looking at
Raptors.
black red. Raptors mid range. Modern.
Indomitable creativity, I think.
I think it's creativity, or was that just?
Last time I checked
This is
online.
last 7 days, just to clarify.
Okay, I think the last time I checked it, which may have been the last 7 days, I saw creativity at top.
All right. Again, you've been right most times. I'm going to agree with you.
Legacy, I have genuinely no
Legacy?
idea what any of the deck names are.
I think we go Reanimator, black red Reanimator.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah, it's
relatively
cool.
popular deck.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Yeah.
Or cephalid breakfast.
Or Cephalid Breakfast.
Cephalus breakfast. Yeah, breakfast.
Cephalid Breakfast. We'll go Cephalid Breakfast.
Okay, so to clarify there, one format you've got wrong. Do you want to guess which format it is?
It's definitely, we
Legacy.
definitely got Legacy wrong.
No, it's modern.
Oh, really?
So what? Okay, so the
Is it
other
full
3 are
colour
right.
into them?
So it's not. It's blue red Murktide.
Oh, really? Oh, still.
Yeah. So
Standard.
it's Pioneer. Rakdos is the most 17.3. Standard mono red 15.6. Blue red Murktide 9.8. Cephalid Breakfast 7.5.
That was a sneaky Cephalid Breakfast. That was very
That just came to my head in the end. I was like, I know this is the deck, and
Smash that.
yeah.
Although, awful guess for modern. What a ridiculous thing to say.
Shut up. Stupid format.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not your thing. Real quick then, onto finance. Sets. I'm going to give you 3 booster sets. I want you to rank them in order from most to least expensive, just 3.
Yeah.
And when I say most to least expensive, this is all the cards in the set, standard printings, not like extendeds and shit, just added together in dollars. So like, you know, MTG Goldfish has like, this is the set value, not EV, just the value of every card in the set. So the 3 sets in question are Double Masters 2022, Double Masters, and Ultimate Masters, the 3 last Masters sets. Which do you think is the most expensive? Which do you think is the least expensive?
What was in Ultimate Masters?
I can't remember. It wasn't very good though. I remember it not being.
Yeah, I remember Ultimate Masters being pretty disappointing when it came out.
So will this include? So obviously for Double Masters, you've got the Tron lands, which are worth pennies, or the full
But they're
art
the
Tron
out
lands.
arts.
No full art.
No
full art.
full art.
Just the standards.
I think it might be Double Masters 2022.
Do you think so?
Because it has Red and 6 and Force of Negation in it.
But Double Masters has
The swords, most of the swords.
all the swords,
Blightsteel Colossus.
Light Steel.
Stoneforge Mystic, right?
Yeah, Stoneforge is in it as well.
I mean, I don't think it's Ultimate Masters. I think Ultimate Masters, like,
I don't think it's
if I could remember what was in Ultimate Masters, that would be good.
Yeah,
But
but it wasn't received very well.
no, I don't remember. I remember doing a draft and being like, this is
I'm
shit.
going to say Double Masters, original Double Masters, I think.
I think there's a coin toss between original Double Masters and
Yeah.
Double Masters 2.
What should be wrong, and then
You know what? I'll go with you this time, despite the fact that last time you did it, you were dead fucking wrong. So,
Okay, so most expensive,
Double Masters,
Double Masters.
second most,
Double Masters 2,
and then least.
Yeah.
Ultimate Masters.
Okay.
You are correct.
Ah, well, you got it this time. You got it this time.
Always correct.
So before I tell you the values of those sets,
Yeah.
can you tell me the most expensive card in each set?
It's got to be Force of Will for the first 2, even 3 actually.
No, Force of Will isn't in.
Ultimate.
No, Double Masters 2.
Why were we? No, it is in Double Masters 2022. No, it's not.
No, it's not. It's
in
Force of
Dominaria.
Negation.
It's in Dominaria Remastered.
So wait, is Force of Will in Double Masters 1? I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is because there's the alternate art, which is like 150 quid, and the most beautiful gut ever.
Oh, sure. Okay, then so I'd probably just say
So Force of Will.
Force of Will,
then,
Double Masters.
so Bitter Blossoms.
I think no, Ren and 6.
Red and 6.
Ren and 6 for
I don't even remember what's in Ultimate Masters.
Force of Will again. No, I don't think
No,
Force of Will's in
no,
that.
it didn't have
Jace
that.
the Mind Sculptor, maybe.
That is in it.
Yeah, let's
he's
go
in-
Jace. Let's go
He's
Jace
good.
Mind Sculptor.
Jace.
You are wrong on all of them.
All of them.
I'll tell you the correct answers.
Yeah, go
just
on.
Double Masters. So, firstly, in terms of the most expensive to least expensive, you were completely correct.
Sure.
So, 1721 for Double Masters, 1022 for Double Masters 22, and Ultimate Masters is 862. So, Double Masters is like way higher.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is the most expensive card in it is Mana Crypt at $179.99.
I don't know.
Force of Will is the second. From memory.
Yeah.
Double Masters 22, I believe you got the second most expensive card as well in Ren 6. The most expensive is Imperial Seal at $79.99.
Yeah, I always forget how expensive that card is.
I really thought that was less than Ren 6.
No. It might be like UK sellers, but yeah.
No,
and Ultimate Masters, it's Ancient Tomb, 66.89.
Oh, Ancient Tomb.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you for playing. You did pretty well. Your format knowledge is pretty good. You got like free. Yeah.
I remember things somehow. My brain, it stores everything. It's a nightmare.
It's interesting that despite your format knowledge, you don't play the best formats in Magic. You opt to play the lesser formats.
Who plays March of the Machines like draft?
Yeah, or standard.
Or standard.
Look, standard is quite fun. March of the Machines is getting dog shit now.
This is like total off-topic conversation, but you have to admit that March of the Machines is a very weak sealed / draft experience, especially once you've gone out of it and played something like Lord of the Rings or like other sets.
No,
and then you go back to it and it's like, oh, I'm getting slapped in the nuts.
I absolutely agree. I went 0-3 in my last draft. I had a blue-black control deck. Generally, blue-black is very good. I got just crushed by everyone. I don't know what happened. I was just like, every time I played it, I couldn't keep up with the board.
Yeah,
it's
a shame.
Making excuses for his bad deck building.
Yeah, also that.
But speaking of good deck building, in terms of today, you guys are both 3-0. 3-0-1 because you ID
which was a mistake. Here we go.
You listened to me.
So yeah,
shouldn't have listened to me.
Maybe we'll catch up after the top 8 if you win. If not, you will not see either of these people again. Ever.
Well, ever. Yeah. This is the last time.
It is Magic to the death.
I'm not actually going to be on Tuesday, so I'll never see you again.
Oh, no. I won't be able to slap you then as well.
I get to avoid that for one day, Jesus.
Well, good luck in your next round, guys, and enjoy the top 8.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've quickly turned the camera on, no mics, with the winner of the Skyward Fire RCQ, besting Team Templar Todd Doe in the final. I think it was a 3 out of 4 Templar semi, right? So it was a pretty good showing for the team.
Yep.
And 4 out of 8 for the top 8, I think, for Templar.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah, not bad. How do you find it? Are you now in love with Pioneer?
No, Pioneer is a terrible format, but at least I played a very fast, aggressive deck, so I had to play it for the least amount of time possible.
Yeah, very true. What you played pure white weenies?
Mono white, mono white weenie, just the bog standard list. Nothing.
Do you think for any further Pioneer tournaments you'll go to, you'll change it up all?
Probably play black white and play like Jarina in the 2-drop slot, because having the instant or graveyard hate's good, and then having the protection against like wraths and stuff like that's quite nice as well. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was the one time in a semi-final I'm glad I lost, because I don't want to play against humans, because it's just creature bullshit, right? Like the matchup is miserable, and as is the way with Pioneer, it does feel very play draw focused and very swingy. But massive congratulations though. Enjoy Lille. I believe it's you and James already qualified. Hopefully we'll get a couple more of us.
Hopefully, that'd be nice. A romantic weekend in Lille with James is not really the ideal that I'd planned.
Well, I don't know. It's you might get a few games of hide the sausage.
I mean,
right?
I've seen him naked once in my life, and that was more than enough time. So.
Yeah, I also have shared a room with James. But yeah, congratulations, man, and enjoy.